I am your girl, Beyonce Aloysius, and of course, the brand new TV show everybody has been waiting for, Toya and Reginae. I am so excited. It gives you everything. It's got the family. It's got a little drama. It's got love, relationship. You guys have like the perfect, for me, nowadays, mom-daughter relationship. How is it working on the TV show? And then just as much as you guys do everything together, do you ever get on each other's nerves, for those who don't know?
Yes. I mean, it's always good working together with Reginae, and we get to spend more time together. But yes, to answer your question, we do get on each other's nerves. I know I drive her up a wall, and she drives me up the wall too. Normal mother-daughter relationship stuff.
Nay, what does she do that just drives you up the wall?
Honestly, I feel like a mom, just being a mom, you know how moms are. They're like very protective, and sometimes it gets a little overbearing. But then it's like you sit back and you're like, I'm thankful for it, because if I didn't have it like this, I wouldn't be who I am like.
Would you say Toya is a helicopter mom?
A helicopter mom. What does that mean?
Like they hover. They're always in the mix.
Is it like a jet? Could she be like a jet? She more be like a jet. She just fly fly past it, real quick.
In a loving way, though. In a loving way.
Yes,
just trying to make sure everything is good.
But yes.
I wish I had a mom, who was like Toy. Now, of course, we have Nay, and then we have our sweet Rain. Now, what is the difference between, because we always talk about like being a mom and like, how you. There was a report about like moms being older and like more moms like having kids after 30, 35. And like traditionally that was looked down upon. And now it's like, I look at my circle of friends and we all have kids like, we're in our 30s and they're like, 2 to 5. And it's amazing. What would you say for you the biggest difference is, with the age gap in kids?
I would say times has completely changed. Like how I parent Reginae when I had her, I was extremely young. So I was just getting into the groove of things. Now I feel like I've been doing this for almost 25 years now. So I got it. And then it's just these new kids are different.
They're so different.
They are different.
I mean, like really different.
They are.
The way they think, the way they operate.
Everything about them.
It's crazy.
But I love it. I love it.
And that's actually one of the storylines on the show. You and Red are talking about fertility and and you've been very open and transparent about your struggle with fibroids. And, a lot of people don't understand like how common it is and like how hard, it is for women who deal with fibroids. On the show, like what was one of the hardest parts, when dealing with those conversations and like the resolution of it?
It's like, when your husband is so serious about expanding a family and wanting to do it, but then you have these things that come up or whatever. But I can't really talk too much about that because it was such an emotional, crazy moment on the show, and I gotta let that play out. But it's common in the African American community, and it get crazy. Like a lot of us go through it, and it's very, very common. But I'm gonna let y'all see that on August 24th.
Tonight. It's going down tonight. And because when you talk about fibroids, I remember
I had the surgery.
You had the surgery, and you had talked about it. You've been trying for so long to get pregnant, and then it was like literally probably before you should even have gotten pregnant, it was like bam, you had the surgery, and then we have Rain right here. And watching you cry in the previews when you guys are having that discussion, it hurt my soul. And I was like, how far into this season do we have to watch before we get to this episode?
That was a touching moment with me and my husband. And like, that's heartbreaking to have, you'll see. But that was really, really deep. That was deep for me.
How hard, and when you have these deep discussions, because y'all talk about a lot of serious topics, from relationships to childbirth and expanding your family. And then you have this whole crew of people right here watching you. How do you deal with that?
It's almost like it's so real to like you forget that they're even there.
You kind of click out.
Yeah, you click out. It's like you're in a moment. You really living what you're going through, and it's like nobody in the room but you and that person you talking to. I didn't see nobody else but Red at that moment.
Aww.
So it was just that was a crazy day.
Now, Nay. Nay. Let's go with LA first. Let's go to LA. Let's go to A. So have you officially now moved to LA? Like, I know that's one thing that was in the blogs, and of course we're going to discuss on the in the series.
Yes, I have moved. I am in LA now, and I'm excited about it. And I really am so excited about the show coming out because you're going to see that process of me just doing that and really like how I was back and forth, whatever the case may be. But I can't wait till everybody sees how it really happened.
And how hard was it for this one to like let you?
I can't wait till they see that part.
How hard?
Don't do me like that.
You know, we talk about crying. People who don't know, Toya is a crybaby.
I am. Y'all, well, listen, when it comes to my family and people I love, like my close friends, I am so emotional when moments happen and you know, things are happening around the family and stuff. I can't control it. Like I just express myself.
But
and
that's
then
how you love.
You
out of you love so hard. You do. And that was such a sweet moment to even see before. Gosh, how make me cry? I'm sitting here thinking about it now. But how do you like LA?
I love LA. I feel like it's for me. I feel like it was time for me to change scenery, you know, start a new journey in my life. I will always love Atlanta, but I'm glad that I have a new home.
That's what's up. And, you know, I just want to say I am so proud of you because when you first started talking about you wanted to act, I'm like, oh, man, this is such a hard industry. This is, you know, this is really difficult. I mean, you know, and it's just so many different ways it can go. You are kicking their ass.
Oh, thank you.
I am so impressed and so proud of the actress you have become. What has been like one of the hardest lessons that you've learned just kind of like stepping into that field and like really kind of getting into your characters and stuff like that?
Well, the hardest lessons I learned about acting, period, is just being okay with hearing no. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that I hear that, like, and it makes me better. It makes me go harder. And I actually am thankful for the no's because the yeses is going to mean so much more to me.
People don't understand, like, because there's such a common misconception. You have two famous parents. They automatically think that, you know, the world is yours. You can have whatever you want. They don't see, like, the calls where you get and you be like, I didn't get it. Or, you know, I wasn't able to do this. And they don't see how much harder you work and grind and try to study and stuff. You know, for some people who don't know, like, what are some of the upcoming projects you're working on and even endorsements and lines and all that you've got in the works?
Well, I just finished Boxed In 2. I have my first movie, Boxed In 1, and I just finished Boxed In 2. But, you know, with the writer's strike, everything is on hold with that. But I have a fitness line called I Fit In, and I'm on YouTube. I just feel like I love just expressing myself and doing anything with showing me, my personality, my character. So with anything like that, I even like interviewing. Like,
Nay, when I tell you,
she should do that.
I think you're like a younger version of an Oprah. I think that you could have your own. I'm telling you, I have always said that. No, I'm saying you are our generation. Like you could, because you bring stuff out of people. You have such a good bubbly energy, and people feel good talking to you. Like, because you're not gonna come like with the gotcha questions, but you're gonna come like with the life. I promise you, you need a talk show. It would be out of this world. Is that something you would ever like? Listen, y'all should put it together. You know what your mom always says: beautiful bosses.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, she can co-executive produce it. Y'all put it together. I mean, if you need me, I'm here for you. You know. But so real quick, talk about some of the you know, tonight because it's coming out tonight. Toya and Reginae on WeTV. Now, what later on in the season can we expect? Because I'm excited. Every Thursday night, we're going to have a watch party for this show.
Yes, let's get it. It's so many moments in this show. You go from the laughter to the tears to the, like, fun moments with friends and family. Like, it's really a dope, explosive, I would say, season because it's definitely going to take you on an emotional roller coaster. But guess what? You're going to look at it and say, I can identify with this. Like, this is somebody in my family or I experienced something like this. It's so relatable. It's real. And what I love about it is, like, you know, it shows the viewer that for all the people that always see like the glitz and glamour and they never really see that side because people are afraid to show that side of their lives. it shows that we're real, we're relatable, we're just like you. We go through things that you go through, and we are not afraid or ashamed of it. Like it is a part of life. Those are the cards we were dealt with. We sharing it with the world, and I just hope everybody enjoy the show and could relate, which I know they will.
Oh, yes, because, we see everybody from your brother, your sister, your mom.
My mom
in it.
is a whole character.
Mom Anita. She's amazing. She's amazing. If you want people to, because there's a lot of, things that you see on the internet, whatnot, with the show coming out, do you want people to walk away with, we're a family, but you also see the drama side, too, right? So within the drama, how do you deal with it once the cameras stop rolling and you're back in at Thanksgiving dinner or a Friday night dinner? Ooh. You go shoot this episode and, we've seen the preview. So we see cameras off, y'all stop cutting. And then you have to come back as a family and be one. How do you handle those situations?
See, I'm a person that's the one area I struggle in because I don't know how to hold on to grudges and stuff. And sometimes my biggest thing is learning to set boundaries with people that I love. I can do it with outsiders and stuff like that. But when it comes to my family, it's completely hard for me. So sometimes I'll go through the craziest things with them. And then in the next minute, it's it never happened. And then it affects me in a way that, I'm still affected by it, but I'm just moving like nothing never happened. So I'm working on that. And you'll see, throughout the season, the point I get to and how, how emotional I am about it and the things that's done throughout the season that affects me and how I deal with it. But yeah, it's not easy to just, be filmed when the cameras go off. Yeah, it's still going on. You know what I'm saying? This is still happening. This is still real life. I'm just learning how to just deal with it.
So for people who might think that this is scripted or, it's not 100% real, what would you say to them?
I mean, they go. Honestly, I feel like if you really have a good intuition and you know what's right and what's real and what's fake, you're going to know. I feel like it's not... Me and my family, we don't really fake, we can't fake it. Even in my facial expressions and my mom's facial expressions, you're going to see oh yeah, she about to say something or something like that. It's we're not.
You're a great actress, but you're not that good of an actress.
Yeah, I'm a great actress, so I know when to act and when to be for real.
Absolutely. So listen, I'm so excited. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Toya and Reginae, each and every Thursday night. Of course, the premiere episode goes down tonight. We need everybody to tweet it. What is the hashtag? Do we have a hashtag?
Toya and Reginae.
Hashtag Toya and Reginae. 9/8 Central WeTV. In 30 seconds, tell everybody why they need to watch it tonight.
Y'all need to watch this season because, like I said again, it's explosive, it's fun, it's a family show. You're going to love each and every moment.
And it's us. Come on. Now party.
We love you as always. Thank y'all for joining us.
Love you.